on, make sure to comment below, or there's a chat box on the side. Let us know where you're calling in, tuning in from, because we want to know. Um, I'm from Orlando, Florida, originally from Hawaii. Okay, I'm live on there. Ready to rock? All right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put me on screen. Hey guys, Rosie here, and I'm so excited to be doing this business presentation with you. Hey, James from Alabama, and we still have people hopping on, so I knew it. See, everybody comes 10 minutes. Next time we're gonna start at 10:10. I'm just joking. Hey, Ronnie from Hawaii. So you guys, we're excited to do this hangout with you guys. We do these hangouts every Mondays and Wednesday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We always have a great time. Hi, everybody who's hopping on. For those who just hopping on, make sure to find your guys' chat box. There's a nice little chat box on the side. Let us know where you're calling in from. Again, if you don't know who I am, my name is Rosie. I've been a part of this amazing company for almost 2 years now. I just recently relaunched my Easy One Up business about back in February. March is when I officially started. Ooh, Anaheim. Dude, you're from right next to Disneyland. All right, guys. So without further ado, welcome. Everybody, hi, Kyle's son. So everybody who has never, ever been on one of these calls, we want to welcome you out. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to hang out with us for the next 35 minutes while we show you guys and share with you guys this amazing company that has changed so many lives all over the world. Number one thing that I like about this business that we're in, it's a one-time payment. 2 years ago is when I paid my $1,000 to get in, and I didn't have to pay for anything else. I just pay for my own traffic, and that's it. I don't have to worry about that residual payment that you always, you know how like I used to be in another company, and I would kind of think to myself, oh my God, $97 about to be taken out, $100 is about to be taken out. With the Easy One Up, it's just a one-time payment, so just keep that in mind, okay, guys? Without further ado, I want to introduce you to one of my business partners. His name is Mike Williams, and he's going to be introducing you guys and presenting everything about this business. He does a great job. When I first met him about 4.5 years ago, I think it was about 4.5 years ago, he was selling his own digital product that they created, him and his other partner. And the way that he presented it, it was so clear to me. I was so excited. I was so energized. I think I was one of the first people that purchased it. And now we're working together. So I'm excited. Really, really excited. So Mike Williams, take it away.
What's happening, everybody? Happy Monday. I hope everybody is crushing it today. I don't care what you're doing, what's your vehicle. I hope you are crushing and having a great day. I'm looking at somebody that's not me. I love that. So if you're crushing it today, and you know right now you're here on this hangout because you are ready for change. You are ready for your circumstance to change. You're ready to do a 180 in your life. I want you to hit 180. I want you to type 180 in the chat. Type 180 in the chat. 180 in the chat. Oh, 180 with exclamation marks. I love it. Just a little bit about Rosie, though. Rosie, I appreciate you. I appreciate everything that you're doing for this team. I appreciate everything that you're doing for the company as a whole. Watching Rosie over the last 4 years just come into this industry and do some amazing things. I mean, everything that she touched in the last 4 years, she hit 6 figures. So that goes to show that we're working with somebody who has the ability to create income, that has the ability to transfer that energy to you if you're ready for it. And if you're ready for the energy, type I'm ready. Tell me you're ready. Say I'm ready for the energy, Mike. I'm ready for the energy, Mike. I'm ready for the energy, Mike. I love it. Ready. I'm ready. I love it. We even got the newcomers typing I'm ready. I love it. Everybody who's here for the first time, we're all about energy. We're all about transparency. I'm going to be a little bit real with you tonight. I may drop the F-bomb here or there. I may tell you a story that may bring you to tears. I don't know. But wherever this moment takes me, just know that throughout that moment, I'm going to give you all the information you need about Easy One Up. I'm going to break down exactly the 3 things that are super important to build any digital company. And if you don't have these 3 things, right? You probably won't get success as quickly as you want to. For all those who are in Easy One Up and you brought guests tonight, make sure you engage with your guests. Make sure that you're keeping your guests focused and into the content. Make sure you follow up with them immediately after this hangout, because it's important, because that's your responsibility and that's your obligation to do what you need to do to be successful. Everybody says successful in the comments, and I'm going to start this thing off. Say successful in the comments. Say successful. Type successful, successful, successful. I'm going to keep you guys busy tonight. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Success is never owned, guys. It's rented, and the rent is due every day. All right, team impact. That's what we're here to do, make impacts every single day. Impacts in our own life, impact in other people's life every single day. That's our purpose. That's our vision. That's our mission, to impact people's lives on a consistent daily basis, because that's the only reason, that's the only way you're going to get the results that you want in your business, in your life, is if you choose something to focus on and choose to focus on it every single day. I want you to type focus in the comments. Let me know your focus. Type focus in the comments. Type focus in the comments. Give me that focus in the comments. I love it. Listen, guys, there's 3 things you need to create financial freedom. And I'm specifically talking about internet marketing. Financial freedom. In 2008, I was introduced to internet marketing. I used to be a network marketer. I'm still a network marketer. I was a network marketer, and I was looking for a way to build my business. I was looking for a way to change my life ultimately, right? Because the things that I was doing before 2008, they gradually stopped working, right? Because I ran out of people to talk to. I ran out of people to sell to. Everybody knew me for who I was, so nobody wanted to work with me. So I found the internet. The internet allowed me to connect with people that I didn't know, right? But yet at the same time, we had the same mindset. We had the same common goals that we wanted to change our lives. So there's 3 things you need. The first thing you need in order to connect with those type of people is you need a product, program, or service. You need a product, program, or service. Yes, you have to sell something. If you want to create a profit, you have to sell something, right? You got to be on the, not only, you got to be on the receiving of money as opposed to giving your money out all the time for things that aren't valuable. It's okay to give out your money. I give out a lot of money every month. I give out a lot of money. Why? Because I know that I'm purchasing something valuable that's going to help me and change my life. I know it's going to help change my family's life, right? Instead of buying things that aren't valuable, okay? If that didn't hit you yet, it'll hit you later. The second thing that you need is an automated marketing system, right? Automated marketing system, because we all want freedom. We all want options, right? We all don't necessarily want to be millionaires. We all might not even want to make six figures a year, but we want options. We want to be able to wake up and say, you know what, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, or I can do this. I can go here, I can go there, I can do this. My bills have been paid 3 months in advance, right? You want options to be able to say things like that. And it doesn't take $1 million to do that. It just takes being able to supplement your income in a way that you're using that extra income to get out of debt. You're using that extra income to save. You're using that extra income to get to the next level. Does that make sense? Type it makes sense in the comments, please. Type it makes sense if it makes sense to you. Type if it makes sense if it makes sense to you. The third thing that you need is mentorship, ongoing training and mentorship. Even at Rosie's level of success, making over 6 figures in the last 4 months with internet marketing, she still seeks guidance and coaching from who? People who make far more money than her. So wherever you are, you have to seek guidance and ongoing training from people who are living a lifestyle that you want, who are making an income that you want, because why? They're the best people to teach you how to do it. You can't go to Cousin Bob, who works at the Chick-fil-A, and ask them how to increase your income. They clearly don't know how, unless they got some secret stash of money that they've been building passively on the side, and they just like working at Chick-fil-A. Totally different story. But if Chick-fil-A is their primary source of income, that's not the person you want to talk to about leveling up and changing their life. Does that make sense? I want you to say that makes sense, Mike. I love it. Say that makes sense, Mike.
Yes.
Here at Easy One Up, we've tied all 3 of these things all in one, okay? The product, program, and service. We sell digital training products for the home-based business owner. That's digital training products for the home-based business owner. So the individual, the person that wants to build a business online, we have the products for them. Whether they work with us or not, we have the products for them. Our target market is network marketers, right? People who work from home, right? Online affiliate marketers. And we're going to teach you how to find these individuals to sell them our products, okay? There's over 15 million home-based business owners here in America alone, and that statistic is old. They'll probably get to like 18 or 19 million people here in America at this moment. And guess what? We're a worldwide company. So we can sell our products, programs, and services in any country that has internet access, okay? They can get access to our products, programs, and services, get all their material, log in, get the training that they need to build their businesses and take themselves to the next level, point blank and period. Our daily ongoing training and leadership from Sunday to Saturday, you're gonna have either live trainings, live webinars, live streams, hangouts like we're doing now, recorded trainings, all sorts of things that you can access besides the products and programs and services that you're gonna have an easy one up to help you with guidance and leadership until you hit that breakthrough, right? Until you hit that breakthrough that's gonna allow you to really start hitting that income goal that you want on a weekly basis, okay? So we're here for you. Now, one of the most important things that I truly love about Easy One Up is that we get paid 100% commission. I want you to type 100% in the comments. If you're feeling 100% commission, type 100% commission in the comments, or just 100%. I love it. I love it. You guys are in it tonight. I love this. I love this. There's over 50 people watching this live stream right now. 50 people. We started this 4 months ago. There was like 6 of us. 6 of us. That shows us what? The consistency, the energy, and the passion that we have for Easy One Up, right? Because we could have quit 4 months ago. We could have quit when there was only 8 people here. We could have quit when there was only 10, right? We could have quit when people just weren't showing up, but now there's 50 people here tonight. That is something that's something you should look at and say, all right, cool. I'm with the right folks. They're actually building, right? They're actually growing, right? That's what I like to hear. We pay you as leaders. We're looking for leaders. We're looking for people to step into their power. We're looking for people to step up and walk in their purpose. So we pay leaders a little bit more. So how does this work? Okay. You get started. I'm gonna go over what our levels are in a second, but say you get started at our $500 level. Okay. You get started with our $500 level. You go out into the marketplace. You get John to say yes to Easy One Up. He gets started with the $500 level. So John goes out into the marketplace. He sells 2 $500 products, okay? The second $500 product that he sells, we're gonna pass it up to you for being a leader. We're gonna pass it up to you for getting John started, for showing John how to make his first 2 sales, right? He's gonna pass up that next sale. Now, that next sale is Tim. Tim's a new sale, and it actually was passed up from the efforts of John. So now you're working with Tim, and you say, Tim, hey, I want to show you how to make your first 2 sales. You go out there and show Tim how to make his first 2 sales. Guess what? $500 gets passed up to you on that second sale that Tim's makes. And the process keeps going, okay? Now imagine if you're able to do that with multiple people in a week, multiple people in a month, right? Think really big. What if I could do it with a couple of hundred people a month? You understand? So that's how these numbers can multiply and duplicate. I don't want you to focus on my day 1,000. I want you to focus on your day 1. So you know what? Let me get into the game. Let me make my first sale. And when I make my first sale, let me make another sale. And you just keep working at it every single day, every single day. If you're going to work at it every day, say, I want you to type every day in the comments. Type every day in the comments. Type every day in the comments. I'm going to work at it every day in the comments. Because success is what? Success is never owned when it's rented, and the rent is due every single day. Here at Easy One Up, we got 6 different products that we use. 6 different products that we sell for 100% commission. Our first product is a $2,000 product. It's called the Vertex Live. When we sell the $2,000 product, we make $2,000 commission. The customer buys the product for $2,500 because $500 goes back to the company, $2,000 goes to you. Within that $2,000 product, it's called our Vertex Live. In that product, there's all sorts of social media marketing training. In our Vertex Live training, it's actually a recorded session of a live event. So for example, throughout the year, we'll have a live event where people actually go sit with the CEO of the company, sit with other millionaires in the company. They teach, they train. Those trainings are recorded and then repackaged and repurposed into our $2,000 product. So people get to buy those products and learn some high level stuff about internet marketing, digital marketing, and simply how to work from home. Okay, there's our $1,000 product, which is our Vertex Pro. The Vertex Pro ultimately costs $1,100 for the customer. We get $1,000 as affiliates, and $100 goes back to the customer, goes back to the company. The Vertex Pro is all about social media marketing. So if a company wants to learn all there is to learn about social media marketing, they're going to get the Vertex Pro, and we make $1,000 commission. There's our Vertex Elite product, which ultimately costs $550 for the new customer. $50 goes back to the company. $500 comes back to the affiliate. In the Vertex Elite product, we talk all about affiliate marketing and Amazon training. And these are all different trainings that are outside of Easy One Up that pretty much teach you how to make even more money doing affiliate marketing. Quick story about Amazon. I started doing some drop shipping with Amazon based on the trainings that I was learning with the Easy One Up product suite. I had avoided Amazon training for a very long time. I did not want to do Amazon, right? Because it felt like a lot of work. But I opened up my package. I said, you know what? I'm going to take a look at this training. I watched the training probably for 2 days. I got out to the marketplace. I opened up my Amazon store. I posted some things on my Amazon store. Within about, I want to say 60 days or so, I made my first $700 from Amazon. To me, that was a big deal because I'd never done drop shipping before. And that is one of the things that Easy One Up will teach you with the Vertex Elite product. Okay, cool deal. Let's move forward. We have our $250 product, which is our Vertex. Okay, our Vertex product. In total, it's $275. $25 goes back to the company. $250 comes back to the affiliate for that 100% commission. The Vertex teaches you all about advanced digital business series. So any business that really wants to learn more about sales funnels and email marketing and capture pages, the Vertex is a great product for them. Okay. There's also our $100 product, which is called the Elevation Elite. The Elevation Elite teaches you about free marketing styles, cash generating series, network marketing basics, and also the affiliate Kickstarter. So those are all our trainings as a whole. We do have a $25 product. We don't focus on it too much because I like people to come into this business, in this industry, to make money, right? Not just gas money. I want you to make money where you can actually pay some bills, right? So we talk about the $100 and better. And if you really want to talk about making income, you should focus on the $250 to $500 or the $1,000. Those are the really sweet spots when it comes to making money. And now it's like, Mike, what are you talking about? What I'm talking about is, as affiliates here at Easy One Up, the only way we can resell these products is if we own them. You must own a product in order to resell them. You must own a product in order to resell them. So if you get what I'm saying, I want you to type own in the comments. I want you to type the word own in the comments. Go ahead and type the word own in the comments. That's what I'm talking about. Type the word own in the comments. So let me break this down for you. If you want to resell the $2,000 product, you need to own the $2,000 product, which is the Vertex Live. But the thing about Easy One Up, we're not going to make you buy every single product. That would be, number one, a lot of money. Number two, it'll be unnecessary. So we say, you know what, if somebody steps into this industry and says, you know what, Mike, I'm all in. They buy the $2,000 product, we're going to give you the rest for free. What is this going to do? It's going to give you leverage. It's going to give you the opportunity to make 100% commission on each and every one of those products that you sell. If you say, Mike, I can't get in at the $2,000 product, I'll get in at the $1,000 product. You said, all right, no problem. You get in at the $1,000 product, we're going to give you that product and all the other products below it for free. Of course, obviously, for obvious reasons, we can't give you the $2,000 product, but we can give you the rest for free. And it goes the same for all the rest of the products. $500 product, we'll give you that product and every product below that for free. So to position you to make $100, $250, and $500 commissions. So you see what I'm going with this? If you want to be able to make decent income, you want to position yourself so you got good leverage. I want you to type leverage in the comments. Say leverage, leverage, leverage. You want to create passive income? You need leverage, right? Business owners, the person that you work for, they have leverage. That's why they're able to take a better vacation than you, buy a better car than you, being your boss, because they have leverage. They are leveraging your time, right? They're leveraging your coworkers' time in order for them to free up their time and make even more money. So you need leverage. Now, being able to position yourself at one of the higher packages, you can now leverage all different levels. right? To be able to earn on all those different levels. And like I said, the sweet spot between 250 and 1,000, great levels to start at, great levels to start your business. But of course, you have to start from where you are. Start from where you are. Do whatever you need to do to just simply to get in the game and start learning the ropes and start building your business. Okay? And start building your business. Guys, I started digital marketing 10 years ago. Almost 10 years ago, I started digital marketing. Didn't know that I would be starting digital marketing, right? I was just simply on the internet, Googling things around. My background says that I'm not supposed to be here today. My background says I'm supposed to be doing something different, right? At the sweet age of 5, I watched my father practically take my mother's life, right? Right before my eyes, I watched that. I watched drug abuse right in front of my face. I watched alcoholism between my biological father and my stepfather. My biological father was not in my life for most of my life because he was behind bars for the incident that he almost took my mother's life. Okay, so you look at all those circumstances and you say, all right, here's a guy who's pretty much going to ultimately grow up and maybe do the same thing, right? There was just something pulling me here, pulling me there, pulling me here, pulling me here. At like 14, I went and started doing my work thing. Got right into the work field and said, you know what, I'm working, and I worked just to get away from everything that was happening at home. I worked and worked and worked and worked. I made it my business to just go to work, and I developed this habit of working. All right, but eventually I did go off to college, and going off to college, I did bring a lot of those old habits that I saw in my household. Okay, and I brought those habits to college. Although my mom was back home spending about $700+ a month and eating pretty much Vienna sausage to get my butt through college, I was in college doing everything but college. I didn't know these things until later on, that they were pretty much doing all the different things to, get me through college because I was the first in my family to kind of go. But unfortunately, I dropped out, went back home, and started working as a collector on the phone. And it's funny, I was a collector, and collectors were calling me to try to collect money, and I was a professional collector. How silly was that? But that was my life at the time. And a friend called me up, and he called me up with an opportunity that I quickly took advantage of because I didn't have anything else going for me. Right? I had all these ups and downs, and I had more downs than ups, but I wasn't out yet. Right? I wasn't out. I seen the opportunity. I took the opportunity. The opportunity didn't pan out like I wanted it to, but it fixed my mindset. So when the opportunity came, that was going to be that opportunity to change my life, I took advantage of it. Maybe today is that moment where you can take this opportunity. Maybe today is that opportunity where you can say, you know what, I've been looking for change. I've been looking for something different. Let me do it tonight. Let me get started tonight. Let me get back to the person that sent me here tonight to this hangout. So you know what, I'm ready, I'm in. And if you truly can't get in, you set the intentions for when you're going to get in. Set the intentions for when the day is going to come when you can start being successful. I was that pro collector in debt too. Yeah, I love it. And you just set the tone for when you're going to get started, right? Some of us didn't get started right away, but we eventually did get started, right? And we made it our obligation, we made it our business to get started because we knew that a community like this could help us change our lives. That's all you need, is to really be around the right community. And I'm telling you, the next 90 days could be totally different from the last 90, right? The next 180 days could be totally from the last 180. The upcoming year can be drastically different from the last year. Just simply being around the right community, the right energy, the right people, that's going to get you on the right track, all right? I'm a boss. I'm giving it back to you.
Hey guys, so you know how Mike mentioned that he was a pro debt collector? I was a professional welfare collector. I knew where to go for all the benefits. Like I knew how to collect Section 8. I knew how to get the free medical. I knew everything about that because that was my life at that time. And I thought it was cool. Like that was my end game, was to see how many benefits I can collect so I don't have to work, so I didn't have to work. That was basically it. That was my life at the time. And I grew up like that because, like I hung out with, like in Hawaii, we have housing, and I hung out with them, like those were my people, and I was okay with it. I was so comfortable with it. And I don't know, I don't remember when it clicked for me, but when I was working one day, I remember my son calling me. He was just like, "Hey, mom, so here's a deal. Like, he got this Disney DVD. You know, like if you go to the Disney website, you can get a free vacation planning DVD." And so my son went to put in his information, and we got the DVD. And he's like, "Mom, look, we can get 20% off. 20% off of $5,000 is still not 20% off. You know what I mean? That's like a huge thing." And I remember telling my son, "No, not this year. We can't do it." And he's like, "Mom, you get your tax returns." And I was like, "I'm sorry, we still can't do it. There's just no money." You know what I mean? Like after rent, after bills, there was nothing. I had nothing left to my name. And I didn't like that no more. You know, like it was just, there was a time in my life at that time. I was just like, what am I doing? You know, like, am I really gonna be making $12 an hour for the rest of my life? Am I really gonna be living with my parents for the rest of my life? You know what I mean? Like, am I really gonna be asking, or I don't know about you guys, but I used to take groceries from my mom's house all the time. We used to go upstairs because I used to live downstairs. I used to go upstairs, and we used to have we used to bring little grocery bags and grab our spaghetti sauce and go downstairs and make spaghetti. You know, that's what I used to do. And it just hit me one day. I was like, I don't want to do this no more. You know, like I want a better life. I want a better life for myself, for my kids, um, for my husband, because he had to work like so many hours. And it was just, it was hard. It was rough. I just didn't want that no more. And you know, for me, again, Section 8, if you guys don't know about, we have, it's a housing voucher program in Hawaii. In Hawaii, it's like a 5 year waiting list, I think, 7 years maybe. It's a long waiting list. And I was on that waiting list. I was waiting patiently. I was like, one day we're gonna, you know what I mean? Like people think it's a lottery, you know? The minute they open up, like in Hawaii, the minute we open up our Section 8 waiting list, there'll be like a huge line waiting, people waiting, like in the hundreds, waiting for that moment to get Section 8. And I was there first thing in the morning. I was like, let's go. You know, I tell the kids, like, stay home. Mommy's gonna go. We're gonna wait in line. It was like we're waiting in line for Disney ride. You know what I mean? Like we waited in line for Section 8 to open so I can put my name on it. You know, that was my life back then. Uh Fortunately, it's not like that no more. I don't have to be like that. It was hard, you know. And I know all the Hawaiians on this, you guys understand. The minute Hawaii News Now, the minute they say, "Hey guys, Section 8 is gonna open up for 1 hour, come down," you know, we're all like, "Yeah," you know, everybody goes down like it's a lottery, like it's Disneyland. And it's just, this is how it is. Hawaii is so hard. Like Quintus, I don't know if he's laughing at me or laughing at the whole fact, but it's hard, you know. And I just wanted to do something different. One day, all I did was hop on Facebook. I went into those work at home mom groups, and I seen someone writing like, "Work at home, make $500 or whatever." And I was like, okay, you know, like if someone, obviously there's all these people here making money online, there has to be something, you know. And I took the chance. I signed up. I made my first $20 commission, and that literally changed my entire life. Like just a $20 commission. And it changed my life, obviously, because I'm always talking about that $20. It changed me, you know. Like in my head, I was thinking, wow, if I can make $20, imagine if I can make 2,000. Imagine if I can make 12, 20,000, you know. And you guys, I didn't, again, you know, like I lived in housing. That was my that was my life. I lived in housing. I didn't think I'd become a leader or a top earner or any of that. I didn't. Hey, Mike, there's some questions over there. I didn't know any of that. You know what I mean? I didn't know what would be going on. And I just developed into a better person, into someone that wanted to be a leader, into someone that wanted to be a top earner. Um, and trainings, you know, like then I learned that, wow, we have to get trainings. We have to learn stuff. The more you learn, the more you're gonna earn. That's just straight up how it works. The more you're gonna learn about things, the more money you'll make. Um, I've been learning from different coaches, from different mentors, of how to generate traffic. So let me just break this down for you guys. There is digital products that you're gonna be purchasing. Okay. Now with these digital products, you have to get people to buy it. That's just straight up. We need customers. Now, if you were working in a gym, the main purpose for the gym to strive is to have customers. Without customers, gyms fall apart, gyms go bankrupt. Same thing as restaurants. Restaurants, if you guys live on Oahu, there's a shopping mall called Ala Moana Shopping Center, Pearl Ridge. So many restaurants go bankrupt because they don't have enough customers. Now, how do we get customers for Easy One Up? There's so many different ways to generate leads online. Um, I think in the Vertex lead system for Easy One Up, I'm not too sure about it, but I know Vertex lead system. There's different traffic sources, right? There's a funnel that you guys can have with the Vertex lead system instead of Easy One Up. But you just look in your dashboard, you can learn more about it. There's different sources. There's free strategies and there's paid strategies. There's solo ads, there's Facebook ads, there's LinkedIn ads, there's Instagram ads. There's so many ways to generate traffic to your website for people to purchase. And the same way that these restaurants, the same way that McDonald's, Best Buy, well, not Toys R Us anymore, but all these different ways that these companies promote is the same way that you can promote, for your business. So whenever someone purchases, again, you guys get 100% commission, 100% commission, straight to your PayPal, straight to your Stripe, straight to whatever it is that however you want to purchase, however you want to receive your payment. Just keep that in mind, you guys. Easy One Up in the past 6 months, it has changed my life drastically. I went from making this couple $1,000s a month to like last month was almost 45,000, and that was with Easy One Up. Plus, we're selling a mastermind for Peter Wolfing's event. So, you guys, one of my biggest weeks was like 13,000, and it was all because I attended a live event. Peter Wolfing has a live event in September, and it's for, it's a generic one for network marketing. I invite you guys out. If you guys live in Los Angeles, or if you guys have a way to get to Los Angeles, go to that event. I met Peter Wolfing just past week. We had lunch. His wife is very nice too. I'm not sure if she's Asian, but we went to the hotel to go hang out with them. The wife met me. She saw me. She's like, "Rose, are you hungry? Do you want lunch?" And I looked at my daughter, and my daughter was like, "Yes, say yes, Mom, say yes." And I was like, "Yes, we do." And she took us to the fancy part of the hotel where there's like, fancy stuff. Again, remember now, Hawaii mama too, that's me. Fancy stuff. And I was like, oh my God. And I told my daughter, I was like, stop being ghetto, I was like, be nice, walk straight, sit nicely. Layla, put your napkin on top of your lap, that kind of stuff. And she was so nice. And then Peter walked over after that. Peter Wolfing, the CEO, great guy. I cannot wait for you guys to meet him, because you will see a guy who was able to bring in 2.2 million members, 2 million members to his different businesses. A guy whose company has paid out or not paid out, but his affiliates has made over 400 million. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that, but over a couple million, 100 million in affiliate commissions. He was so nice. You know what I mean? He was so humble. And I loved him. You know what I mean? Like, I loved him all over again. I was like, this is why I promote it so hard, is because of guys like him. I've been in other companies, Internet Lifestyle Network, I'll mention that. I've been in other companies, and man, the owner was so cocky. He was so arrogant, driving around in Lambos, and he had like naked women and all kinds of stuff, and he's married with children, And I was like, yo, you married. How are you going to be doing that? Not Peter, man. Peter is so he's so headstrong, so family oriented, loves God. I love it. You know what I mean? Like, he's a guy that I'm proud to be associated with. And that's the reason why I go hard for this company, is because of him. He's so good. So when you guys join the company, just know that you have a great CEO who's very active, who loves God, who knows how to keep it down, who's very family oriented. And that's very important for me, because I'm all about that family life. A Lamborghini, I don't think me and my son can fit in it together. So we don't do that. We have minivans and trucks and SUVs, and we like that kind of stuff. So, and Hawaii, right? Hawaiians, we like big trucks, right? So that's what we do. So you guys, yeah, Chucky, we have a really good support system, you guys. With our Easy One Up company group, we invite everybody out to it. Like, all my leads, I tell them, go inside the group and watch We have people in Nepal making a lot of money, and Nepal is like, just making an extra $1,000 pays for the rent for like 5 or 4 6 months. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that either. It's not a team. It's more like it is more like family. It really is. Like Peter knows when Peter saw my husband, he's like, "Hi, Herb." He already knew his name. When Peter saw my daughter, he's like, "Hi, Layla." He already knew my daughter's name. So it is. It really is like family. And again, if you guys come out to the Los Angeles event, network, I think it's networkmarketingconference.com. You can check out the tickets over there. I would be excited to meet you guys. I know Mike Williams will be excited to meet you guys. Peter, when you guys meet Peter, you're going to be like, wow, this guy's amazing. He's so nice. So if you guys live in Los Angeles, make an intent to come out, hang out with us, and just meet us. You know what I mean? Like, you'll see. You'll feel like that family versus like hey, we just want $1,000 from you. Like, we do our best to pour back into our leaders. We do our best to pour back into our teams. And I do my best to pour back into the company, and this is the reason why we invited everybody out to this hangout, so we can energize you, so we can motivate you, so we can support you guys. We would love to see everybody just, you know what I mean, welcoming someone in all the time. We want to see that. So again, you guys, if you guys live out in Los Angeles, I invite you guys to come out, come meet us, come to the event, hang out with, I'm excited. I was telling Mike Williams the other day, I was like, yo, man, I'm so excited for you to meet Peter. You're going to love him. You're going to be like, wow, this guy's amazing. And same thing for Pierce. Pierce is cool too. If he's watching this, I'm not sure if he is. But, make an intent. If you guys live in Los Angeles, again, come out to the event, come hang out with us, hang out with Peter. You're going to get a chance to shake his hand and talk to him, do some videos, leverage it and all that. How long is the event? The event is September 22nd, 23rd. Is it possible to affiliate for this and a member of a different MLM? Of course, Chad. Yes, you can. We all do different things. Like Mike, he's in my econ. So yeah, you can be in different companies. You don't have to be in one. And then, actually we encourage everybody. Think about this, multiple streams, okay, guys? How many, and Kyle's in my econ too, trader. I'm just joking. So, so you guys think about this. How many bills do you guys have per month? We have rent, right? Well, I have rent. We got rent, phone bill, internet bill, car bill, food bill, grocery bill, whatever else. My dog bill. My dog bill was $1,800 last month because he had a bump on his head. A lot of bills, you guys, right? Why would you only have one stream of income coming in to pay all those bills? Does that make sense? Right? You have one stream of income coming in to pay all kinds of stuff. One stream. So we do encourage people to get different multiple streams of income. So like Mike, he wants to do my econ, whatever else he's in. Me, I'm proud to say that Easy One Up is actually my only company right now. Just joking. But we do different things. I do coach and mentor and stuff like that. So, I do have different income streams coming in to help me pay for all the different bills that I have. And I know Kyle does. Kyle's a Craigslist guru. He has his own Craigslist training. He has another company he's in. He's an Easy One Up. You know what I mean? It's all different streams of income to help you pay 20 different bills that you have in a month. I'm not even sure how many bills I have, but I have like ClickFunnels and all kinds of stuff to pay for stuff, right? So you need that. Think about that, you guys. Multiple income streams to pay all those multiple residual bills that we have. So you guys keep it real. Yeah, we do. I'm proud to say we do keep it real. But, think about it that way, you guys. There's multiple streams that you're paying each month for all 100 of your bills, and you only have one income. You know what I mean? You need more than that. If you have more income streams coming in, you won't have to prostitute yourself to the lowest bidder. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to be able to just bang out things every month and not worry so much about how you're going to pay your rent, how you're going to pay your cell phone, how you're going to pay your daughter's cell phone or whatever. So yes, I definitely encourage everybody to think about doing multiple streams. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But you always have room to move around with multiple streams. You do. You can, again, when you're making an income online, like you don't have to worry so much. I know how it feels to kind of think to yourself like, hey, if I don't pay my internet bill until the 25th, then I have extra money for to buy this, or school supplies. Man, school supplies are expensive. Jobs on promise, even at $35 an hour, is still hard to get by. You know, my husband, he used to work security on Oahu, and he was making like $25. He was making about $27 an hour, and we were still struggling, because our rent was so expensive, and we had a car bill and all that does. So how does a broke person like me can get into this? Sell something. That's how I did it. I sold my husband's iPhone. I needed coaching though. This is coaching I wanted to get. I sold my husband's cell phone, which was like $400. I sold some kitchen chairs, and these kitchen chairs was from Kmart. I sold that for like $30 each. And then we sold a car just so I can get coaching from one of my mentors. And he changed my life as well. So you do what you want, you do what you need to do to get in. That's all I can say, especially for Easy One Up. I'm so 5,000% confident that this program will work as long as you guys work at it, as long as you guys put your information into it, and as long as you guys pour back into making your business work. Okay, guys? So, Mike, any last words? Oh, wait, I have to unmute him. He's not being unmuted. Hold on, Mike.
Awesome.
No, there you are.
You got me?
Yep.
I was gonna put PayPal credit in there for anybody.
Oh,
Take
yeah.
a look at that.
PayPal credit.
I used that long time ago to get in the opportunity. So you can always try that. Don't get too crazy. You know, don't overwhelm yourself with debt. But at the same time, remember that you're putting yourself in a position that now you can learn how to resell these products. Okay, you're not just going in debt because you're going to buy a few outfits at Macy's, or you know what I mean. You're actually investing in something that now gives you the ability to create money. Right? If you're not creating, that's how most people get in debt. We use money for things that we don't necessarily need or have value to be able to create an income. Do what the rich do. They use other people's money to make money. And that's a prime example for using like PayPal credit to use that money to get into a program, start learning what you need to learn, and create your money so that your profits pays off your credit, pays off that debt. You know what I mean? That's the best way to do things. A lot of people at a certain level, they're not digging into their pockets to do things like these. They do credit if they need to, but that's some advanced stuff. But that's an opportunity for someone to take a look at that if they're interested in taking that route. But for the most part, guys, you're here for a reason. Somebody invited you because you raised your hand and said, "Hey, I'm interested in making some income. I'm interested in learning how to make this happen for myself." Now you're here. You've gotten the information. You've gotten the bulk of the information. Now it's your job to make a decision whether you're going to get started or not, or go back to the person that invited you here tonight. Maybe you got a few more questions for them. Don't hesitate to ask questions. And if they can't answer those questions, make sure they find somebody who can answer those questions for you so that you can make a really good decision moving forward to join the opportunity and get things done. Okay? Just understand that a lot of people that get started in this industry, most of us didn't have any money, right? That's why we're here, because we want to figure out how to do it. So you're not the only person in the world that didn't have two nickels to rub together. We all figured out a way to get into the opportunity. And once we got in, we worked our ass off until we made that money that we needed to see every single week. And I'm just giving you some honesty, some truth. It is what it is, okay? Not everybody has it, but if you're hungry enough, you'll go out there and find it. And I always like to use the example when Christmas time comes around, people seem to find this money to buy unnecessary gifts for people who don't really care after 2 weeks anyway, right? We spend all this money on our kids to make sure they have good Christmases. Meanwhile, we could have been investing in something that will allow us to make sure our kids have good everydays, okay, and not just good Christmases. You understand what I'm saying? So make sure that the decision you make tonight get started. If you can't get started tonight, set the intention for when you're going to get started. Go back to the person that invited you here tonight, and you guys work out the details, and you guys make something happen. All right? It's your boy Mike Williams. We'll be back here Wednesday night. We're here Wednesday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Pacific. And this is what we do. And we don't just do this for ourselves. We do it for the team, because we know a lot of you don't know all the answers. So we allow you to invite people to hangouts like these to help them get the answers, so that we can help you close more sales, so we can help you make more money. Ultimately, that's what we do. Any good, successful business, this is what they're going to do. They're going to make sure there's some type of live access for the team to get access to information and stuff like this. Some of you guys right now on this live stream have probably been getting messages from me for over the course of the last, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 months, maybe even a year, and you finally got here to get the details. You're like, oh shit, I should have got here 6 months ago to get this information. It's okay, it's part of the process. So all those people who are new and you've been inviting people to the hangouts and things haven't been as quickly as you want them to be, just remember how long it took you to get started. So you can't have the nerve to expect everybody else to get started on a drop of a dime, right? When you had the nerve to take 4 or 5 months to get started. All I need you to do is go through the training and take the necessary steps every day to get that mental right, to learn all the skill sets you need. And I'm telling you, that day will come when you have that breakthrough, and it don't take forever to have the breakthrough. You can have it in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. Anything is better than a 20-year bid working for somebody else, all right? Understand that. And a lot of you probably already hit that 20-year mark, and you know what that feeling is like to get up every day, clocking, you're knocking the clock, building somebody else's dream. Ain't nothing wrong with a job. I'm all about taking all the money. So if you work and this is just something you want to supplement, do what you got to do and make it happen. All right. I'm going to stop talking because I love to do this and I'll talk all night. And I want you guys to go back to the person that got you started so you can work out some details for what you're doing next. See you guys Wednesday. Peace.